All right, everyone, doing this at work. So, a little bit late, and this is still brought to you by the Pens World Order. Pens lose 4-0 to the Las Vegas Golden Knights. You know, I'm sure it's to be expected. I mean, the boys played so hard Tuesday night, and that's a quick turnaround. You know, they flew into Vegas Thursday and had a game, did a morning skate, and then Thursday night, and then, yeah, it was a really tough turnaround. What? Oh. Silly me. They actually had 48 hours in Vegas. Okay, I'm being a cynical bastard with this. But, yeah, sure you had a lot of new and coming in and out of the lineup, but, this was, as Pittsburgh Hockey Now said, a soft loss. I mean, the Pens were in it until they weren't. A goal early by Tanner Pearson. Vegas gets a second one, and then 2 quick goals at the beginning of the third, and we were done here. Jack Eichel, Mark Stone, Tanner Pearson, and one other person gets a goal. This sort of reminds me, and I've been to Vegas before. I'm sure all of you have had this at the blackjack table. Stay with me. You're playing blackjack. You're a couple hands deep, and you get 2 sevens. So you decide to split. You split them up. And you're lucky enough, you get an ace, and you get a jack. 18, 17. You look at the dealer, and the dealer has a 10. Okay. It's doable. You hold. And for any of you who has played blackjack in Vegas, at any amount of time, for any amount of money, do I need to tell you what happens next? Dealer flips their next card. It's a king. 20. Bam, bam, there's your money. You lose both hands. Or in another Vegas term, crap 7, clear the line. That is exactly what the Pens were. So, it seems like to the untrained and unfilthy, unwashed eye that, honest question, I'm trying to do trying to get the thing right here. See if this will work out a bit better. Perhaps it will. Nah, it doesn't work. So, legitimate question. Did the Pens give up? Are they done? Are they cooked, as the kids like to say? Because remember what I said a few weeks ago when I did the Flyers video? That was the game where they tapped out. They tapped out of the season, and that was 2 weeks ago. Was tonight the white flag? Because when I was listening to Sullivan's minute and a half presser, again, Pittsburgh Hockey Now does a great job with this. He was asked a question about something that Nedeljkovic said, about how this team may have lost interest, how Ned would not hear any stick taps or yelling from the bench during shot blocks, and called some guys out on it. Sounded like Ned called a few guys on it. And Mike Sullivan's just very quick to go, well, I'm not going to talk about it. I will not comment on the situation. You know, maybe that frowny face he had and that blow up a few weeks ago, maybe there's something to that. Because you had a lot of Pittsburgh players and Sully that were quick to come out and say, oh, no, everything's fine. He just has energy. He has character. It just shows what passion he has for the game of hockey. Or maybe that was legitimate frustration from Ned boiling over, of a guy who's just 1,000% done with everything that's going on in this team in front of him and has just had enough. Had enough of guys on legacy deals, had enough on guys who have waved the white flag, and maybe guys taking this trip as more of a vacation instead of a hockey thing. Now I'm spitballing here. I'm not an insider. I'm just a guy on his camera doing YouTube videos. That's all I'm doing. But you know what? With Ned's comments and the way Sully reacted, there's something there. There might be something there. There may not be anything there, but I think there is something there. And yeah, the Pens only nearly ran with only 12 skaters and 7 defensemen last night, or may have only had like 13 because of the trade and everything. Novak got in, and I heard he did fine. Ned seemed like he had a decent night. He went, I think, like 26 for 22 for 26. But what good is it when your guys aren't scoring? You know, Sid didn't get his points, so the game is moot. And now, and I was trying to look for some more other Pens people I watch who are trying to react to this game. Everybody's so focused on the trade deadline. And barely anyone said anything about last night's game. Yeah, it's a 4-0 loss. I don't know. We have Minnesota tomorrow night. It's morning skate, then on the plane, and off to Minnesota at this time of year. Ugh. So we'll see. We'll see, and then the boys come back home for a couple of home games. See how that goes. Anyway, these handful of games are going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting with all the new bodies coming in. And let's see if Ned's little actions lead to anything. Let's see. Let's go Pens. I'll catch you next time.